Muito bem-vindo, muito bem-vinda a mais um episódio do Aprender Inglês Podcast. O melhor podcast para você aprender inglês com conteúdo que vai te ajudar na vida. Meu nome é André e será um prazer estar com você em mais um episódio. E no episódio de hoje nós falaremos sobre uma história infantil que tem uma lição muito legal chamada The Empty Pot. A história será toda em inglês, com comentários em inglês, podendo ter algum comentário em português ao longo do episódio, caso seja necessário. Se você tiver qualquer dúvida, deixe nos comentários. E se você gosta desse podcast, nos siga para receber as notificações de todos os episódios novos. Também compartilhe com algum amigo que está aprendendo inglês e vai se beneficiar desse material. So, let's go! We are going to listen and talk.
The empty pot.
The empty pot. Empty is the opposite of full. When you have something in a place, it is full. But when there is nothing, it is empty. So full, empty. Full, there are things in it. Empty, there is nothing in it.
Long ago, there was an emperor named Han. He was very old. He needed a new leader for the land.
So it says, long ago, there was an emperor named Han. So a very long time in the past, existed an emperor. The emperor is like a king, a leader, named Han. So his name was this. He was very old. He had lived many years, so he was very old. And he needed a new leader for the land. He needed a new leader for the land. Somebody to be the new leader because he was very old.
Emperor Han called all the children. He gave one seed to every child. A boy named Ping took a seed.
So the Emperor Han called all the children, so all of the children, everybody from the kingdom. So he said, children, I need all of you to come here. And he gave one seed to every child. A seed is what we find in the middle of the fruits. The seed is what we put inside the ground or on the earth to grow plants. So we dig a hole, we put the seed on the dust, and then we cover, and a plant appears. And a boy named Ping took a seed. So the emperor had no kids. So he was trying to find somebody to be the new leader.
Grow your seed for 1 year, said Emperor Han. The child with the best flower will be the next leader.
So he said, grow your seed for 1 year. He gave 1 year. And he said, plant the seed, grow the seed for 1 year. He said, the child with the best flower will be the next leader. So the child with the best flower will be the next leader.
Ping went home. He put his seed in a big pot. He put the pot in a sunny place.
So Ping went home. He went to his house and he put his seed in a big pot. He got the seed and he put the seed in a big pot. He put the pot in a sunny place. So he got the pot and he put it in a sunny place.
Ping watered the seed every day. He waited and waited. He wanted a beautiful flower to grow.
So Ping watered the seed every year. He waited and waited. He wanted a beautiful flower to grow. So Ping wanted to have a beautiful flower to be the next leader or the next emperor. So he watered. The word water, as we drink water, also means the action to water the plant, to put water on a plant. So Ping watered the seed every day. He waited and waited. He wanted a beautiful flower to grow. So he wanted to have a beautiful flower in his pot.
But the seed did not grow. There was no leaf. There was no flower. Ping was very sad.
But the seed did not grow. So every day he was dedicating, he was trying, but the seed did not grow. There was no leaf, there was no flower. Ping was very sad. So the seed did not grow. There was no leaf, so there were no leaves, and there was no flower. Also, no flowers appeared. Ping was very sad. So the boy was very sad. He was very frustrated. So the seed didn't grow. There was no leaf, nothing, and no flower. Ping was very sad. He was not happy because the flower did not appear. So he was very sad.
1 year passed. A girl named May went to the palace. She had a very big, beautiful flower in her pot.
1 year passed. So after 1 year, a girl named May went to the palace. The palace is the house where the emperor lives. The palace is like a castle, a very big house. So she go to the palace. Go is went because it's in the past. So she went to the palace. She had a very big, beautiful flower in her pot. So the girl had a very big, beautiful flower in her pot. So she grew, she had a nice, beautiful flower in her pot.
Ping went to the palace too. He had an empty pot. He was crying. I am sorry, Ping whispered.
Ping also went to the palace. So Ping went to the palace too. He also went. But there was a problem. He had an empty pot. The other kids had flowers. Ping had no flowers. He had an empty pot. He was crying. He said, I am sorry. Ping whispered. Whisper is when you speak very softly. So when you speak in a low voice, you whisper. So Ping said, I'm sorry. He was very sad, very ashamed. And he said, I grew no flowers. So he was very sad.
Emperor Han looked at Ping. He looked at the empty pot. My seed did not grow, said Ping. I tried my best.
So the Emperor Han looked at Ping. Everybody had flowers. Ping had no flowers. So the Emperor looked at Ping. He looked at the empty pot. The pot was empty. There were no flowers. My seed did not grow, Ping said. He said, my seed didn't grow. Ping said, I tried my best. So he said, I tried my best. I did all I could. I tried my best. I dedicated. I worked very hard. I tried my best, but my seed did not grow.
Emperor Han smiled. You win, he said. All the seeds were cooked. They could not grow. You told the truth. Ping was the new leader.
So Emperor Han smiled and he said, you win. He said, you win. All the seeds were cooked. If you cook a seed, the seed does not grow. So he gave cooked seeds to all of the kids. So the seed could not grow. He said all the seeds were cooked. They could not grow. You told the truth. So he said, you told the truth. Ping was the new leader. So Ping was the new leader. He was the new person, the new leader of that place because he spoke the truth. And this is the story of the empty pot. Thank you very much, and I will see you in the next episode.